everyone. My name is Tony. I'm 10 years old. Today I'll share you about we change our environment. The first one is plow. Plow is to turn over a field or land with a farming tool. So turn over here it wasn't like you do like this. It wasn't like you turn over like this. You don't turn over like this. You cannot turn a really big farm or a field like this because it was very big and it was heavy too. So you cannot just use your straight to turn it. You cannot even turn on a pile of dirt. How could you turn on a farm or a field? So turn on here was like this. But turn on like this, maybe you use a tool and you do like this. Whoosh, whoosh. So you are plowing. You do like this. So it wasn't like when you do like this, you were like you stick onto the field and you, yeah, this is my strength. You do like this, you plow it, and then it makes kind of like a path like this. I don't think it's a path really. It makes a path like this. So this part of the path is where you grow food, where you grow crops. Erase. Okay, that was plow. So the last one we have hard talk about the food is ripe. We pluck it out. So we are harvesting them. Harvest is to collect crops or plants from the field, like this. Wait me a minute. Let's see. There's so many. Just example, this kind of a flower, part flower is some kind of a tree, and this chair, my piano chair, is kind of like the ladder. So we climb on the ladder and we harvest the fruit. We pluck the fruit down, and we So harvest is to collect crops or plants for the field. Maybe you collect from a tree, you climb onto ladders and you pick the fruit. But on the crop, my back. So you take the crops. So that was your harvest, your harvesting. The next one is builder. So build is a verb, and when we plus er in it, as I said, it would turn it a job. Maybe a teacher, a farmer, a builder, a police office. Police office is a noun, a place where police work. A police officer is a work. But a doctor, but we don't say a hospital is a noun that means for the hospital. We don't say hospital or to be a doctor, a doct. So we don't say doct, that was a verb, but it doesn't sound anything. But we say a doctor. There aren't any word like doct, like this one. My ping. So here, we just say doct, and you press to be a verb, a person that works. We don't say doct, there's nothing kind of sound like doct or anything. They say a dog, go, woof, woof. So a builder is a person that makes building. So a person that take the thing that someone draw and then they build like that. They use concrete, they use bricks, they use things, they use tools, and they build a house. So a builder is a person that's make building. Build is a verb or is a job, a builder. So dig too, we have a digger. So digger is some person dig something, so that was called a digger. Dig is to make a hole or soil with a tool or hand. Like this. Just an example. How can I make an example with my stuff? Let's see. I cannot just bring my mom's flower pot with a lot of dirt in there just to make that. Maybe I could, but the pot was too big, so I cannot bring it. I should have keep the smaller pot. I throw it away anyway. So let's use example. You cannot see it, but just example. This pile of clothes is the dirt. Put it on my piano chair. It's not so heavy at all. Example, this is the pot and this is the dirt. So you dig, you make a hole into the pot. You dig, maybe you use hand, but when you use hand, your hand will be dirty. But this was close, so if I use a tool, my clothes will be dirty. So you use a tool, you dig a hole, you make a hole in here. But dog, they use their hand to dig. So we don't say the dog have hand, the dog doesn't have hand, they have a paw, P-I-W, like this, paws. So they use up their paws to dig the dog, dig the soil. We often use a tool because when we use a hand, our hand will be dirty. So we use a tool so we could, it won't be dirty. So heavy, I hate it. So the next one is tunnel. Tunnel is an underground path that is made through a mountain. So you have a mountain here, a mountain. So they will make a path here. They often make it curved like this, and car will go by like this, a mountain here. When maybe they make a road, but in front of this, maybe they are going on a road. But this part have a mountain, so they make a tunnel. They cannot just break the mountain. They make a tunnel because they need to make the environment clean, and also they need to make a road for people to go. So they make a tunnel through that mountain and go out. So a tunnel is a path. It's like a path that goes through the mountain. So a tunnel is an underground path. It is a path that is made through a mountain. Through a mountain. So the next one is dam. Dam is a kind of wall that is built across a river to prevent water from flowing. So you can see, so often beavers, the ones that have long teeth, two of their teeth go down like this. Two of the teeth go down like this, and they often munch wood. So the beaver munch the wood, and then they take the wood to make a dam. Beaver often make dam in a forest because they live in the forest, and I don't know why, but they often make dam. So maybe this is a stream. So they make a dam in the stream. So a dam is like this. So then if water goes through, the dam is very tall. So when the water goes through, they cannot go past this. So it will stop making flood. And also the dam here could be a bridge for people to go across too. So a dam is kind of a wall, a very big wall, not so big, that beaver often make to stop the water from flowing through. The next was negative. Negative, we have the opposite of negative was positive. Positive. So meaning the opposite word of negative is positive. So negative is harmful, unpleasant, or bad. But positive was good, pleasant, and bad. Good, not harmful, unharmful, pleasant, and good. So positive was the opposite of negative. So the last one is pesticide. How do I pronounce this one? Pesticide. Never mind. So this thing is a poison used to kill insects that damage crop, like mouse and beavers and beavers never goes into a crop to just eat it. I don't know what I know. The only one that I know is the mouse. So they use the thing here, the pesticide, to protect the crops. But this was also harmful, not so harmful to us. I think it's harmful because it's harm to animals and insects. takes, but how can I do this? I don't think it's harm to, and I think it's harm to what? Harm to people too. So that was all the vocabulary. Let's go to the chart here. So this chart is about changing the environment. We have three change. The first one, builders dig beneath the earth to make tunnel. So they build across the mountain. So this will make like the mountain become ugly. Not so ugly. The next one is builders crack down to make electricity. It doesn't like keep floating and make a bridge. It also make it like builder also make electricity dam to make electricity. So farmer use pesticide to have more crops. So because the insect the crop, so eat the crops, so it will have less crops. So the farmer use the pesticide to keep the crop because it will harm the animal. So that was no. Then all this goes positive. So it was good. Can make our life better. It can have more crops, so we can eat a lot more. It can have electricity, so you can play games. And it can have tunnels, so when we are going road, there's a mountain. We don't need to go here to go straight. We can go straight through. But negative, it can hurt the environment. Making the dam does need a lot of wood and then a lot of brick too. And brick are not just like people made. It was from nature. It was the ingredient from the nature, and people made it. It can hurt the environment too. So changing in the environment, it could make our life better, but it could harm in the environment. So you need to keep the environment clean too. So thank you for listening. Bye. See you again. Bye bye.